My name is Elizabeth, and at 26 years old, I was sitting in our living room last Tuesday night when my boyfriend Dominic, 28, announced he'd be studying late again. Third time this week. Me? With Ramon again? Not even looking up from his phone. Yes, with Ramon. We have a huge exam next week. Me? Every night, though. Can't you study here? He rolled his eyes so hard I'm surprised they didn't fall out. Ramon, here we go again. Another jealous girlfriend speech. Me? I'm not jealous. It's just weird that you need to study at his apartment until 2 a.m. Dominic, his place is quieter. Plus, he has all the textbooks. Me, we could buy the textbooks. Dominic, sighing dramatically. God, Elizabeth, you're so insecure. Ramon and I are just study partners. Nothing more. Me? Then why can't I meet him? Dominic, because you'll make it weird with your jealousy. Me, asking to meet your study partner isn't jealousy. Dominic, yes it is. You don't trust me. We've been together 2 years, living together for 6 months. He was in his final year of law school, stressed about the bar exam. I got it, but this Ramon situation fell off. Me, you're right. Dominic, what? Me, you're right. Last one, Elizabeth. Last what? Me, last jealous girlfriend speech. I'm done. He actually looked at me for the first time. Dominic, good, finally. Can I go now? Me, sure. He grabbed his backpack, kissed my cheek barely, and left. I watched him drive away in the car I'd helped him buy when his old one died last year. Then I made the call. My buddy Felix worked at Dominic's law school. Super helpful guy. Owe me a favor from when I helped him move. Me? Hey, Felix. Quick question. You know Raone Gutierrez in the law program? Felix, Ramon, which one? Me. Studies with Dominic. They have classes together. Felix, dude, Dominic's in Section B. There's no Ramon in Section B. Me, you sure? Felix, positive. I just updated the roster system last week. Only Raone in the entire law school is in Section D. Different classes, different schedule. Me, interesting, thanks, man. Felix, everything okay? Me, about to be hung up. Sat there thinking, no Raone in his section. So who was he studying with until 2 a.m.? Pulled out my laptop, logged into our phone bill. I paid it, of course. Checked his call logs. One number appeared constantly. Late night texts. Hours-long calls, did a reverse lookup, Raone Gutierrez, but not a law student. LinkedIn showed he was a marketing manager at a tech startup, graduated 3 years ago. So, not a study partner, just a Raone. I didn't confront him, didn't blow up his phone to start a planning. Wednesday morning, Dominic acted normal, complained about being tired from studying so hard. I sympathized, made him coffee, wished him luck on his big exam. That evening, Dominic heading to Ramon's. Don't wait up me. Have fun studying. He paused, maybe noticing my tone, then shrugged and left. I got to work. First, the apartment. Lease was in my name only. He'd moved in without being added because it was easier. Started photographing everything I owned. TV, furniture, kitchen stuff, all purchased before he moved in or with my money after. Then his school situation. He'd been struggling financially since starting law school. Guess who's been covering his expenses? Rent, utilities, groceries, his gym membership, even his school supplies. I'd been keeping a spreadsheet, accounting habit. Total over 6 months, $14,000. Thursday, he didn't come home at all. Texted at 3 a.m. Fell asleep studying, crashing at Stephanie's. Love you. Stephanie was his best friend. I texted Stephanie. Me? Hey, is Dominic okay? He said he crashed at your place. Stephanie, what? I haven't seen Dominic all week. Is everything okay? Me? Everything's perfect. Thanks. Screenshot that conversation. Friday morning, Dominic came home to shower and change. Dominic, sorry about last night. Study group ran super late. Me? No worries. How's the exam prep going? Dominic, stressful. Ramon thinks I need extra help this weekend. Me, all weekend? Dominic, don't start. Me, I'm not. Actually, I'm going out of town. Fishing trip with the girls. His face lit up. Dominic, oh, that's perfect. I can really focus on studying. Me? Exactly what I thought. He was practically glowing. A whole weekend with Ramon, the study partner. I did go on a trip to look at apartments. Found a nice 1-bedroom closer to work. Put down a deposit. Move in available immediately. Saturday, while he was studying, I packed. Not frantically, methodically. All my clothes, electronics, personal items, hired movers for the furniture that was mine. Left his stuff, his clothes, his law books, his yoga mat, everything he'd actually paid for. Wasn't much. Also left something else on the kitchen counter, a printed spreadsheet of every expense I'd covered for him. Highlighted the total. Next to it, a simple note. Dominic, your last jealous girlfriend has moved out. The apartment is paid through month's end. After that, it's on you. Or maybe Ramon can help since you spend so much time studying at his place. Good luck on your exam if it exists. Elizabeth. P.S. Stephanie says, hi. Sunday evening. My phone exploded. What did you do? Where is everything? This isn't funny. Elizabeth, answer me. You can't just leave. Where are you? I sent one text back. Studying for my own future. Don't wait up. Then I blocked her. Update 1. The meltdown. Monday was beautiful. Woke up in my new apartment. Made coffee with my coffee maker. Watched the news on my TV. Peaceful. Meanwhile, Dominic's world was imploding. He tried calling from different numbers. I didn't answer. Texts came through various apps. We need to talk. This is a misunderstanding. You're overreacting. I can explain everything. Then the anger. You're pathetic. A real woman would talk to me. You stole from me. I'm calling the police. Good luck with that. I had taken my own belongings. Tuesday, he enlisted flying monkeys. His sister Willa called. Willa, Elizabeth, what's going on? Dominic is hysterical. Me. Ask him about Rayoni. Willa, his study partner? Me. He's not in Dominic's law school section. He graduated 3 years ago. He's not a study partner. Long pause. Willa, oh, me. Yeah. Willa, he said you were controlling and jealous. Me? I asked to meet him once. He said I was insecure. Willa, I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I didn't know. Wednesday. Dominic tried a new approach. Showed up at my office. Security called. Security. Ms. Elizabeth, there's a Dominic here demanding to see you. Me? I don't know any Dominic. Must be a mistake. Security. He says he's your boyfriend. Me? I don't have a boyfriend. I watched from the window as they escorted him out. He was screaming about his rights. Thursday, the truth started coming out. Stephanie, his best friend, reached out. Stephanie. Elizabeth. I'm sorry. I didn't know he was using me as an alibi. Me? How long have you known about Ramon? Stephanie? A few months. He said you two were basically over, just staying together for convenience. Me? Convenience like me paying all his bills. Stephanie, he said he was going to leave after the bar exam. Said he needed stability until then. Me? Well, he got what he wanted. I left first. Friday came with legal threats. He found some law school friend to write a scary letter about unlawful eviction and theft of joint property. I forwarded it to my lawyer cousin. He laughed. She's not on the lease. None of the property was joint, and I had given notice. This is desperation. I had him draft a response outlining. She was a guest in my apartment. All items removed were purchased by me before our relationship or with my own funds. She had until month's end to vacate. Any further harassment would result in a restraining order. She got the message. Update 2. The Ramon revelation. The next week, everything unraveled spectacularly. Turns out Ramon had a girlfriend, a serious one. Stephanie, a nurse who worked night shifts. That's why Dominic could only study late at night when Stephanie was at work. How did this come out? Dominic got desperate and showed up at Ramon's apartment on a Tuesday afternoon. When Stephanie answered the door, I know this because Stephanie found me on social media and sent me everything. Screenshots of Dominic begging Ramon to leave Stephanie. Ramon saying it was just fun and he never promised anything. Dominic threatening to tell Stephanie everything. Plot twist. Stephanie already knew. Had known for weeks. Was planning her own exit strategy. Stephanie, thanks for the heads up about him being single now. I've been waiting for the right time to blow this up. You did me a favor. She sent me security footage from their apartment building. Dominic coming and going at all hours, sometimes carrying overnight bags, never any textbooks. The best part? Stephanie was friends with several people in Dominic's law school. She made sure everyone knew about the study partner situation. Dominic's reputation at school tanked overnight. The future lawyer who lied about everything, even his study group, got kicked out. But the real karma came from an unexpected source. Remember that big exam he was studying for? It was real and worth 40% of his grade. He failed it spectacularly. His professor emailed me. We'd met at a school function once and exchanged info. Professor, Elizabeth, I'm not supposed to share this, but given the circumstances, Dominic missed several crucial study sessions for this exam. Real study sessions, not whatever he was doing. His performance was the worst in the class. He's now at risk of not graduating on time. All those nights studying with Ramon had actually been nights he needed to study. Final update, 3 months later. It's been 3 months since I walked out. Here's where everyone ended up. Me, thriving. The new apartment is perfect. Started dating a colleague who actually enjoys spending time with me. She has her own career, pays her own bills, and doesn't need a study partner. We're taking it slow, but it's honest. Without Dominic's expenses, I saved enough to finally start that investment portfolio I'd been planning. Funny how much money you have when you're not funding someone else's life. Dominic had to move back with his parents. Couldn't afford the apartment. Couldn't find a roommate willing to live with someone with a reputation. Failed 2 more classes due to poor attendance. Too busy trying to salvage things with Ramon. Had to repeat the semester. The bar exam was pushed back at least a year. Ramon ghosted him completely after Stephanie left him. Turns out he had other study partners too. Last I heard, he was working part-time at a legal aid clinic, trying to rebuild his reputation. Living at home, taking the bus because he couldn't afford car insurance. His social media went from living my best law school life to motivational quotes about learning from mistakes and growth through adversity. The entitlement never fully went away, though. A mutual friend showed me his recent post about women who can't handle successful men. The comments were brutal. You cheated and failed your classes. That's not success. Maybe focus on actually studying. Team ex-girlfriend, TBH. He deleted it within hours. The most satisfying moment came last week. Ran into his dad at the hardware store. Him. Elizabeth, how are you? Me. Doing well, Mr. Patterson. Him. I'm sorry about everything. We didn't raise him to be well. Me. It happens. Him. He talks about you, you know. Says he didn't appreciate what he had. Me. He appreciated it. He just thought he could have it while shopping for something better. Him. That's accurate. Take care, daughter. Looking back, the signs were all there. The dismissive attitude, the gaslighting, the entitlement. He genuinely believed he could use me for stability while pursuing Ramon, then leave when convenient. The jealous girlfriend speech wasn't about jealousy. It was about respect. He had none, for me, our relationship, or even himself. He was right about one thing. It was my last jealous girlfriend speech because I'm not his girlfriend anymore. And I'm definitely not jealous of whoever has to deal with him now. The call to Felix changed everything. One simple question. Is Ramon in his section? That started the dominoes falling. He realized what I'd done when he came home to an empty apartment and that spreadsheet. When his lies to Stephanie were exposed. When his law school found out about his fake study sessions. When Ramon chose his girlfriend over him. When he had to move back home at 26. But mostly, he realized when he saw me thriving without him. When his insecure, jealous ex-girlfriend turned out to be neither. Just a woman who refused to be disrespected anymore. He rolled his eyes and dismissed my concerns. Now he's rolling them at his parents' curfew in entry-level legal work. Karma isn't always instant, but it's thorough. Oh, and that exam he failed while studying with Ramon? It was professional ethics. You can't make this stuff up.